You're listening to the best of the Morning X. You can also catch it on the Morning X podcast, wherever you get your podcasts, or at 99x.com.
I guess this is all part of Career Counseling Day here on the Morning X. And so we go now to, let's see, area code 515. What city are you in?
Britt, Iowa.
Britt, Iowa.
B-R-I-T-T.
They're having the National Hobo Convention. No joke. And we are joined by Connecticut Shorty and Frog. All right. Now, Connecticut Shorty?
Is that two people or three?
This is two. Connecticut's my first name and Shorty's my last name.
Oh, Connecticut Shorty, and then Frog's a one man, one name.
That's right.
Now, Connecticut Shorty, how old are you?
I am 57.
And Frog?
I'm 49.
And how long? Now, this is not, people think that hobos and homeless are the same thing.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Explain the
I chose
difference.
my lifestyle,
Well, a lot of homeless people say that they chose theirs too, but explain explain your lifestyle, please.
You want to go on first, Shorty?
My lifestyle is to travel. I started riding the rails in 1993, and I ride them whenever I get a chance.
Illegally?
Illegally, yeah. And in between that, I travel in a motorhome with my sister. I'm retired, so I wander the country the whole year.
Uh-huh.
And for 4 years now, I've actually, led the lifestyle of a rubber tramp in the motorhome and a rail rider when I'm on the rails. And it's a good life.
Where does the word hobo come from?
The word hobo comes from after the Civil War, when there were so many steam generation era hobos on the road. They used to try to work for people in their gardens and stuff, so they used to carry like a hoe a lot, because in the old days there wasn't all the modern equipment and stuff they have today to do the farming.
Right.
So they were called hoe boys, and then over time that got abbreviated to hobos.
That's interesting.
And that's the most accepted version. There's a few other versions of where the word came from, but that's the one that most generally is the one that people go with.
Now, when you jump on a train, how do you get back to your motorhome? Take another train back?
Yes, if my motorhome is there. Otherwise, I may have taken some public transportation to where I'm going to meet the train. I may have walked there. Somebody may have given me a ride to the rail yards. So it could be almost anything to any type of a version.
Now, Frog.
Right.
Explain. Is this one of the things that like the railway companies kind of look the other way? I mean, do they mind, or do they just kind of they know that you're
No,
there?
they don't. Absolutely
Safety
not.
reasons.
As a matter of fact, last year I went to jail one night for being on a train. They call it theft of services.
Right. So how often do you get caught?
In my 29 years, I think I've probably only been caught 8 times. And as a matter of fact, one time was in Georgia, in Mason City.
Oh, is that right?
Mason City, I guess it's called, yeah.
Sure.
But they give you 10 days there.
They give you 10 days. Now, being a hobo for 29 years, let me ask you this. Is it like do you have the stick with the underwear wrapped in a bandana on the end?
No,
what do you travel with?
I carry a big backpack and a sleeping bag. Occasionally I'll carry my walking stick, and but that's about it. And always a water jug.
Now, will this thing have
a wad of what?
a water jug?
A water jug.
This event this weekend is where?
Is in Britt, Iowa.
You think
it's where we elect our new hobo king and queen.
Uh-huh.
The hobo king
and we elect a new hobo king and queen every year. As a matter of fact, Connecticut Shorty was queen of the hobos in 1992.
Oh, please don't tell me there was a swimsuit competition.
In No, you get up and you give a 2-minute speech.
Well, with this thing going on in Iowa this weekend, you think all the rails will clamp down because all you cats going in at once. Trains must be full.
More of that story is coming up next after the short break. You're listening to the best of the Morning X with Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy. 99X.
Actor Michael Rosenbaum, he knows some of the most talented people in the business.
Let's get inside of Jack Osbourne.
Bands would say Black Sabbath was a huge influence.
And thank God you liked it, boy.
Yeah.
Elijah Wood.
Peter gets on the phone. Elijah, would you like to play the role of Frodo?
Did you cry?
Probably screamed at the top of my lungs.
You play iconic characters, Black Canary and Black Siren. Who would you choose?
Probably Black Siren. She's like, I got this. And that's how Katie Cassidy feels. She's got this.
I like that.
The Inside of You podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.